By women, for women, so they know the shape of a woman's foot. And this is a worldwide launch in this Ryka sneaker. We're so excited to be able to give you something brand new from Ryka that you haven't seen before. Over
Get the
half
shot,
gone.
Mike. Get the shot.
I'm just saying. This is not even just because of this show. I literally wear gowns with sneakers.
Yeah, she does.
Because why be uncomfortable, and also why ever give up a chance to be able to move and get extra steps? That's what I'm saying.
These are the steps I'm taking right now.
She's going like this. And I'm like, let's go for a jog.
To death.
This is a true walking shoe, so you can get moving.
On my last show and fall, which I have done before in front of this woman.
She has.
So it's not going to happen now, and I really should be wearing these shoes.
Here's your choices. Are we ready? So
I'll spin for you.
This one right here is the black.
Okay.
So it's the black. 8,400 is all we have left.
No, that's what you brought
No,
in.
I'm sorry. We brought in 8,400. We're down to 2,300.
Ew, let's just stick with 8,400. I like that number better. Sorry.
Next to that is this peach, which is really pretty. Apricot beige. Then we have, ooh, love that. Brilliant white, which is really not brilliant white, though. It's like white, like off-white with some green and blue.
But Kirsten, I'm scared to buy white shoes, because what if they get dirty?
Here's the good news. You can wash these.
Yay!
They're washable, and we'll talk to you all about that in just a second. That one is going to be the ether blue. 3,800. I love that.
You know, Reika comes up with weird names for colors.
Yeah, we started with 3,300. We have 1,200. I think that might be my favorite color. 1,200 left is all we have left.
Definitely.
If you want the Paloma gray, we brought in 5,000. Fewer than 1,500. And then up here we have the Flintstone blue. Also
really called Flintstone
It is. I don't know.
Yabba dabba do.
Also brought in 3,500. And it's very, 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 very popular. I love the white outsole on this and how it's a little bit higher. Let's just bring in Leilani Flanagan.
Come on, another woman who's moving so
go in the middle
fluidly because of the shoes.
Yes. This is the last time to do like a sandwich.
No. Look at how pretty she looks too. Happy New Year, friend.
Happy New Year. I'm trying not to look at you because I was getting teary-eyed over there.
Oh, no.
You know how you can feel it like rising up inside your body? I was like, oh goodness, I won't.
And I just have to say, like, I know TSV and it's very important, okay?
Yes.
And I promise I'm not going to monopolize like a ton of time. They asked me, who all would you like to have in the show? And I sent them a list of like 50 people, to be clear, which is impossible to do in a 2-hour show. And Leilani was up at the top of the list, and they were like, yeah, Jen, she has to be in the show anyway. She's got the Today's Special Value.
Yay.
So it all worked out.
I feel like we grew up together.
Yes.
Like QVC, like that's you know, family. Excited for your next chapter, though.
Thank you.
So it's all good. Okay. Ryka. Since 1987, we've been the first and only women's exclusive athletic shoe brand, the first fitness shoe brand to use the mold of a woman's foot, not a woman's foot. Today is our debut of our Max Cushion outsole. And what you see here, one, it looks spectacular. It's very on trend and cool. But what I want you to understand is our challenge was to give you extra cushioning, comfort, shock absorption, arch support, but also keep it lightweight. This is only 7 ounces. My favorite Ryka style that we make for our high performance fitness walking shoes are 8 ounces. So this is actually an ounce lighter.
It's super, super lightweight.
But it feels so good. Meant for walking, as you said, and that could be your intentional fitness walks. It could also be you've got a busy day and you're on your feet all day long.
Which I think is even better.
Me too.
Because if you can break it apart, if you can do 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the middle of the day, and 10 minutes in the afternoon, then that's fantastic. Just keep moving to get that recommended daily allowance of walking. That sounds like food, but it is. But that's what the CDC says, is you want to do about 30 minutes 5 days a week. So have the right shoes on. I wasn't kidding when I say sneakers with dresses. I'm not going to wear something I can't walk in because I want to be able to be getting that movement.
And to your point, at my son's wedding, that was back in right before Thanksgiving, I wore high heels for a few hours and my foot was injured from it. And then I just needed to, I cannot wear anything but sneakers now. So that's like my life is
all right,
wearing
I'm going to take you
like
through colors. We'll go deeper into this. And by the way, yellow at the bottom of the screen, red at the bottom of the screen, these are going fast. We're well over halfway gone. How many did you say, Sean? Over 22,000 have been picked up now on the day. That black has been super, super popular.
Always a popular fitness color with sneakers.
Yeah, we brought in 8,400 in the black. We're down to our final 2,200. The apricot beige is also an option for you with that really fun orange, and it's subtle. The brilliant white, washable, friends, that is a fantastic one to pick up, and I love the green and the blue in that. It's very fresh.
That's the first time we've done that green combination with the white.
Yeah, but I love the blues.
Yep.
Ether blue.
And this, I thought of you.
Yeah, for sure. 3,800 is what we started with.
Ocean inspired.
We have 1,100 left, and that is our most limited. Then there is the Paloma gray.
Always a popular color.
5,000 is how we started. 1,400 is all we have left. And then the Flintstone blue is my other favorite.
Yes.
Very, very popular choice right now. QVC.com is the best place to go. Brilliant white 5, 5.5 are gone. We have medium and wide widths in this. This is arch support, yes. Kind of a graduated arch support. This isn't your heavy duty arch support because we want you to get out there and walk.
And that's why I call it moderate arch support. Now, we built this with our active foam outsole. So what that means, it's EVA, but it's not going to compress over time. So it's going to give you really good active support. Then we have our molded shape, anatomical shaped insole. So the insole is removable, which is a really great, there you go, you're taking it out. It has a deep heel cup, it has the arch support. It's the same insole that we put in all of our other lace-up fitness high-performance shoes. So again, this is meant for movement. This is meant for whatever your goals are. You might have fitness goals, true. Your goal might also be, you know what, I want to be more connected in my community and volunteer more and, you know, do more things, you know, in the neighborhood. You're going to be on your feet doing those things. You want your feet to be happy so that you're in a good mood when you're serving others, for example. You might want to spend more time with your grandkids. Again, wearing the right shoes to interact with your family, you know, puts you in a more energized mode. That's another thing I hear a lot of women talk about. Leilani, I'm tired. I just need more energy. The quickest way to change your state is to move your body. And if we can give you a tool like a comfortable shoe to do it in, that's how you reach your goals going into 2025.
Look, because when you're not wearing the right shoes,
that's how you walk.
That's true.
you're wiggling onto the set, like Davender and I. That's
The right
like
shoe.
we get dressed up for like fancy shows and
Right.
big events and that sort of thing. But Davender, you can attest, 99% of the time I'm in sneaks.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're very comfortable.
Absolutely. And Ryka is the way to go. Absolutely. By women, for women. I used to have holes. I used to get blisters in the backs of my heels until Ryka came in because they are shaped how our feet are shaped. And it's all connected. So if your feet are hurting, then your knees are hurting, then your hips are hurting, then your lower back is hurting. And you really should be changing out your sneakers. They're meant to come under the weight of your body. So changing them out every 3 months is super, super important. Now's the best time to do it. I know for sure. Most of you watching out there are like, yeah, one of your things is, even if it's not a resolution, because maybe you're not into resolutions.
Intentions. I like that better.
Intentions, yes. One of the things you're thinking about for January is I got to move a little bit more. I got to give a little bit more time to myself, and I know that that means movement. So the best way to do that is grab yourself some sneakers. Why break the bank? Get them on a today's special value from a brand name that you know, that's Ryka, that's going to work for you as a woman's shoe company, and that you have a 30-day love it or return it guarantee and free exchanges on colors and sizes. We couldn't make it any easier for you, but you have to do it now because you know what? 2025 is a couple hours away, and that means that this today's special value ends.
All right, we've got 3 wellness and fitness certified
Wow, we do.
professionals on
Yes,
the
we do.
set right now.
That's
right?
that's a lot of free advice right
Yeah,
now.
and a lot of unsolicited
Yes,
advice,
exactly.
if I'm honest, right? But I mean, as I've worked with so many wellness experts, as you have, Kirsten, and picked their brains and then studied and became one myself, what I think all of us learned is that it really does come back to very simple things. Like
Yes.
everything is so overcomplicated.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. You don't have to have a complicated routine or fancy workout clothes. Movement should be your mission. And if that is just an extra few hundred steps a day, it is amazing how that snowballs in the
Exactly.
very best way. And if you want it to be a more aggressive fitness program, it can, but that's where it starts. And even those who do like very aggressive fitness programs say, walking is what's going to burn more calories if that's important to you. It's going to help the strength of your heart if that's what's important to you. And when the weather is better, get outside and do it. And that improves your mood.
Exactly.
Listen, we're getting
Sean,
very busy.
that is the word. How am I going to segue from that?
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, segue into that.
I'm taking it all. By the way, we are very busy on the phones. QVC.com is the best place to go. It's also the best place to find out about 12 days of Q Card.
There it is.
See?
That's the segue.
I've only been doing it for 13 years. Here it is right there, 12 days of Q Card. Here's what you do. 15% off all health and fitness items. Really? I didn't even know this was
Oh, wait, I didn't know that.
This is new information.
Oh, that's good because
That
I'm
includes
losing my
this.
employee
That's
discount.
what I like. That
they
includes
gotta
our
hook me
today's
up.
special value. That's 12 days, 12. So you got to put that code in there, I take it, when you go to QVC.com. And max savings $20. So it's a great time to save on this. I know that some of you are watching and you're thinking, listen, I just want to be able to get up off of the couch and move about my house a little bit more. And I'm going to say the very same thing to you, is that these are going to help you even throughout the house. If you're worried about your gait, if you're worried about falling, if you're worried about balance, don't be in an unstable like slipper. Put indoor sneakers. Indoor sneakers are absolutely fantastic. Just make sure you get your color and your size before they're gone.
Yeah, because also we have to talk about the cute factor,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And one of the things that drew me to Ryka when I was looking for new walking shoes and I really wanted to like increase my movement was the fashion of it, right? Because if they look like clunky but comfortable shoes, I'm probably not going to wear them. So when you find yourself attracted to wearing something that is pretty, that's fresh, that's new, that can be inspiring too. And it doesn't hurt when it's $54.98.
Washable. There's your Paloma Gray. If you want that one, we brought in 5,000. We're down into our final 1,200. Look at the red at the bottom of the screen. These are going fast. Look at the yellow, 8.5 through 11 wide, all almost gone. 12 wide gone. So Paloma Gray is almost gone. If you want the black, been very, very popular. We brought in 8,400. Final 2,000 then sold out. And today's special value price goes away at the end of the day. This one right there is the apricot beige. That's also available.
Think of your barefoot dreams with the apricot beige.
Yes, I love that subtle
This was
color.
Barefoot Dreams. I'm happy.
Also, the brilliant white. We brought in 5,400 of those. There's only 2,100 left to go around. Then the blues, ether blue, very limited. We brought in 3,800. Oh goodness, we only have 950 left to go around. We are already sold out in the Flintstone blue and the 6.5 wide. 12 wide's also gone. If you want that Flintstone blue, we brought in 9,600. We have fewer than 4,000 now left to go around. These are brand new today. And here's the thing, no matter where you are in your life, if you are taking on something brand new like Jennifer Coffee is, whether you're looking forward to 2025 and you want to get moving or you just want to be able to get up off the couch, it's all about inspiration.
I turned 50 this weekend.
Do you?
Oh my gosh.
Yes!
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
I was so focused on her retirement.
All these
QVC.
Well, I heard the music and I was like, oh, we're going to talk about age. Wait a minute. That's me.
You're almost in the club.
And Alberti, you guys have the same date.
And Alberti, yep.
Yes,
Yep,
exactly.
we
I
are
love it.
Capricorn cousins. We absolutely are.
This is
Go
all
goats.
about inspiring you to move more,
Yeah.
and that's what we're looking for, is to be able to get you to have confidence in 2025. That's everything's about here at QVC when we present. It's about giving you more confidence, and this is going to do it. Now more than 23,000 of these have been picked up. We're well over halfway through our quantity, and this, again, with this outsole, is brand new.
Go Jackie, go
There's
Jackie.
Jackie.
It's our last show, and I love you. Go Jackie. Go.
So I did have some questions about this outsole because, you know, if you're not used to seeing this visually like as a trend, you're looking at it like, oh, that looks like a lot. But what I want you to understand, and when we come back to this, I'll show it better, that when you can see the insides of this, that we gave you the extra cushioning, and that's why it's called a Cushion Max outsole. But actually, when you break it down, it's the sidewalls that are coming up to give you the lift and support
So good, Ashley.
around your foot. There's a deep heel cup that your foot's actually going to sit into, and then you have the cushioning. So the actual amount of, like, you're not on a wedge. That's what I wanted you to understand. You're not on a wedge. So when you see this, it's the sidewalls that come up, but you're actually like standing into this. There are channels here, compression channels that are going to help absorb the shock. And then what you see here are internal flex grooves. We normally talk about external flex grooves, but internal flex grooves mean that there's very little resistance when you're bending and flexing at the ball of the foot. But then you feel that there's firmness underneath the arch and at the heel. I'm going to actually have you feel that because sometimes it's fun to play with the insides, but feel like how easy it is to bend and flex there,
Yeah, but
not
here-
so
Not in
much.
the back.
That's
And that's important
a
to
shoe
know.
should not bend where your foot doesn't bend. You see
Exactly.
people do like in half with shoes. That's not necessarily good.
Your
Ball
foot
of the
doesn't
foot.
do that.
Yeah. Ball of the foot is where it should flex and bend, and it should be firm, not hard as a rock, but firm underneath the arch area and the heel.
Right, like we all love that smushy mattress when you first lay in, but if you lay on that for 8 hours,
Yeah.
sleep expert, your body just feels wrecked,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Because it needs that support to kind of hold you up. But that is vastly different than when you are literally putting hundreds of pounds of pressure on it over and over and over again throughout the day. Also, what I noticed, like it has this substantial look to it. What does it weigh, like 2 ounces? This
Yeah,
is
this is the lightest weight shoe.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
It's gotten even lighter than they were before with this new outsole.
And if you get the white, too, what's also important to know is this is washable. So I want you to put it in the washing machine, gentle cycle, cold water. You don't even have to take the insole out.
Wow.
You wash it all together. When you're air drying it, though, you can remove the insole just so that it air dries a little faster. And then you're good to go.
More than 2,600 have been picked up. And by the way, we're super, super busy right now.